Yo, good morning, y'all. It's the bad guy. Um, I just wanted to talk a little bit about why these kids nowadays is on some next level crazy shit. Like these late '90s babies be on some whole other shit. Like I remember when I was growing up, like I used to run to the crib after school, right? Just to go home to watch afternoon cartoons. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just feel like now they put too much. It's too much grown up shit on TV, and it's too accessible to these kids. In a sense that you know you got the Maury Povich show, which don't get me wrong, I like Maury, but I'm 26. You understand what I'm saying? Like when I was growing up, things was regulated. Like my mother didn't play those type of games. Like Jerry Springer was off limits unless she went to work and I had the day off from school. That was the only way I was watching Jerry Springer. You understand what I'm saying? Like, other than that, it was cartoons. Like, but they took cartoons off TV. Like, you can't even get cartoons on basic TV. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, how don't you have some form of cartoons? Like, I remember Saturday morning cartoons. If you don't got cable, you lost in the sauce, fam. And then they like, what's going on with our kids? Because they seeing all this stupid shit on TV. And then they got access to the internet. Internet? What the fuck was that? Like, I remember my sister had internet. And I used to sneak down to her crib or whatever, get on the desktop. Like with the big butt. Shit was ratchet. It had a big ass butt on the end. And it had the fucking the CPU was on the floor. Like nowadays niggas can get online right on their phone and look up whatever, iPads and all this other crazy shit, and then they go, oh my god, what's wrong with the kids? No fucking discipline. Like, how can you expect them to grow up to be something if you're not instilling any discipline? First and foremost, y'all let your kids run all over y'all. Like, there's no type of control. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, listen, my mother would punch me in the mouth if I interrupted her while she was in the middle of a conversation with another grown adult. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nobody's talking to you. First and foremost, stop looking in my mouth. And secondly, nobody's talking to you, so you have no opinion. Keep it moving. Straight like that. But these kids nowadays, they grown. And the parents treat them like equals. Like, no, we're friends. I'm like your big sister. I'm your big brother. What type of shit is that? That's your child. When they get out of pocket, put them in pocket. Fold their little ass up and put them in your pocket. Stop playing with your kids, man. Because then they run across other people in the street, and then, God forbid, something happened to them. Then you're like, I don't understand what happened. It's just so much violence. No, it's not violence because they got away with the bullshit at home. So they think they could come out on the street and talk to anybody any type of way. And that's not always the case. The shit starts at home. You got to take care of your kids. Because then you got them out here running around looking stupid, and not everybody got patience. Not everybody. Because you think it's cute at home for them to be cursing you out and, telling you what they gonna do and who they gonna do it with, and you can't do nothing. And if you put your hands on me, I'm calling the cops. Calling the cops? My mother said to me one day, I said, I'm gonna call the cops on you. I'm calling the cops if you put your hands on me. You know what my mother said? She looked me dead in my face and said, yo, when you call the cops, right? When you call 911, tell them to send one cop car and the coroner. And I looked at her and she was like, because the one cop car is going to be for me because I'm going to jail, and the coroner is going to be for you because you're going to be dead. Simple, easy peasy. I took my motherfucking hand off that phone and I took that ass whooping and I went to sleep. It was no games. Y'all parents, y'all let these kids run y'all, and it's okay. And then y'all post all these stupid ass videos with them cursing, and y'all encourage the stupidness. And then y'all like, well, I don't know why they grew up to be this type of way. Well, how don't you know? I didn't know they were like that. What is there not to know when you encourage this shit when they was young? Nip that shit in the bud early. Yo, it's the bad guy. You have a blessed day. Peace.